win column tonight too, as she's been super sharp for Team Hensley. We've got a nice group of 7 for this week's Fillies and Mares Preferred Pace. Here they come. Away they go. They're off and pacing. There's Grit and Grace leaving out of there from the 6 hole to join her down the center blue Pacific. Glenborough to the inside, and Caviar and Crackers put into play here tonight by Hensley. He's going to drive out with her on the outside as Jamison crosses over, leads them to the opening turn with Grit and Grace. So Caviar and Crackers, she lays parked out on the outside and looks like she's going to be forced to drive on. Blue Pacific in behind the early leader 3rd. Then it is Glenborough 4th, 26 and 3 opening quarter. Angostura Hanover, she's got a seat 5th. Ahead of Century Jamila. Early trailers, the free-legged One Last Wish. Caviar and Crackers to the lead, but it's a give-and-go situation as Grit and Grace back out to control things. So here's Grit and Grace at 3-5, taking over the lead again just beyond 3-8. So Grit and Grace takes over. Caviar and Crackers now in the pocket. Blue Pacific remains 3rd. Glenborough 4th. Staying in 5th, that's Angostura Hanover. McClure starts the outer flow with Century Jamila, and Christopher will latch onto the cover with One Last Wish. Halfway home at 55 and 4. Grit and Grace leading it over Caviar and Crackers. In 3rd, Blue Pacific, Glenborough, and improving Century Jamila. Then One Last Wish, new trailer Angostura Hanover. It's Grit and Grace with the lead. Caviar and Crackers all over the helmet in 2nd. It looks like she begins to angle out of the 2-hole here just to get in front of Century Jamila, who's making gains to the inside as Blue Pacific. 3/4 reached in 1:24, and it's Grit and Grace to swing for home. She's got a lead of 2. Chased along in 2nd. That's Caviar and Crackers trying to make up the ground as Grit and Grace opens up the advantage. Century Jamila tips wide up the inside as Blue Pacific in behind Glenborough, looking for a way through, but it's Grit and Grace still with a 2-length cushion. Blue Pacific inside in Glenborough, but Grit and Grace, she's going to repeat in the Fillies and Mares Preferred. Grit and Grace scores the victory over Blue Pacific and Glenborough. Mile time was 1:51. Pacific in behind Glenborough, looking for a way through, but it's Grit and Grace still with a 2-length cushion. Blue Pacific inside in Glenborough, but Grit and Grace, she's going to repeat in the Fillies and Mares Preferred. Grit and Grace scores the victory over Blue Pacific and Glenborough. Mile time was 1:51. Grace. Grit and Grace, a 4-year-old bay mare by I'm the Pied Piper, is out of the artificial dam Dragon Art, winning homebred for owner Lorraine Ray. Mike Kwanowski, the winning trainer. Jody Jamison guides Grit and Grace to back-to-back scores at the top level. She's now 7-4-16 this year. 14th lifetime win, 151. Easy tally for Grit and Grace.